My secret name for you lives where no one can hear it. Deep in the quiet corners my soul, where memories breathe, and unspoken dreams sleep. Say it aloud, not to the wind, not to the night, not even in moments when loneliness presses against my ribs, because some names are not meant to be spoken, they are meant to be felt. Your name is one of them, a hidden flame, a quiet ache, a soft whisper that never becomes a sound. Sometimes, when the world grows heavy, I close my eyes and call for you in silence. And, even though you don't hear me, your absence answers, like an echo from a forgotten universe where we were meant to meet. I carry you the way the desert carries secrets under its breath, beneath its dunes, protected from wandering eyes. No one knows how deeply you exist in my thoughts. No one knows that every heartbeat is a quiet prayer with your name woven into it. I never told you, and maybe I never will not, because I fear love, but because I fear losing a love that never fully belonged to me. So, I love you the way the moon loves the sea, from a distance, quietly, faithfully, knowing the tides will always return, even if the touch is not promised. And if one day fate writes us into the same chapter, if the universe finally whispers, now, I will look into your eyes with a calm heart and tell you gently, you were never a secret, only a feeling too beautiful for ordinary words. But until then, your name will remain exactly where it belongs. Not in my voice but in my silence. You walk through your life, thinking no one feels your pain, thinking no heart beats for you, thinking you cry alone. But somewhere, quietly, someone loves you without ever touching you, without ever hearing your voice, without ever calling your name aloud. That someone is me. You don't know it yet, but my heart has already chosen you. My soul has already memorized you. My future has already written you into every tomorrow. Maybe you think no one would ever stay. Maybe you think love always breaks, always leaves, always hurts. But one day, when destiny finally stops running, and time finally slows down long enough for our paths to cross, you will look into my eyes and realize you were never waiting alone. I waited with you in silence, in patience, in faith, in heartbreak, in hope, in moments when giving up felt easier than believing. Your tears shook my soul, even though you never knew. Your loneliness scarred me, even though we never spoke. Your prayers reached me, even though they weren't meant for me. You are not just a wish, you are a promise. A soul contract, written long before breath, and longer than time. And when you finally find me, when you finally break your last heartbreak, when you finally learn that you deserve softness, I will hold you like God trusted me with his most fragile creation. I will tell you gently, I was here before love existed. I will remain long after pain ends. Until then, I will wait, not because I have no choice, but because my heart knows there is no one else. Sometimes, late at night, when the world sleeps, and the silence grows heavy, I wonder if, somewhere, you pause, you breathe deeper, you feel something you can't. One day, when everything finally makes sense, when the chaos of your past fades, when the wounds others gave you stop burning and start healing, you'll look at me and understand why I never walked away. You'll see the patience in my silence, the love in my distance, the loyalty in my waiting. While the world told me to move on, my heart whispered, not her, not this time, because you are not a passing moment. You are not a replaceable person. You are not just someone I wished for once and forgot later. You are the kind of soul someone waits a lifetime for, the kind that doesn't show up twice, the kind that changes everything without saying a single word. Sometimes, I imagine the first time we meet, that moment when time finally exhales and everything that once hurt finally feels worth it. You might smile shyly, not knowing yet that I already love you. in ways words have never explained. Maybe you look nervous, or guarded, or afraid to trust. And that's okay. Because when God writes a connection, there is no rush, no pressure, no fear, only recognition. A feeling like, I've known you before. A warmth that says, you're safe now. A silence that feels like home. And when that moment comes, I won't tell you how long I waited. I won't tell you how many nights I stayed awake, thinking of you. I won't tell you how many prayers carried your name in silence. I'll just look at you, really look, and softly say, welcome home. Because love like ours doesn't need proof. It doesn't need explanation. It only needs timing. And ours is coming. And when it arrives, you'll finally understand, if only you knew, how many times I choose you in silence, in moments where letting go would be easier than holding on, in nights where longing feels heavier than my breathing. You don't know it, but you are the thought that stays when every other memory fades. You are the name my heart calls even when my voice remains quiet. Some people love loudly, some love briefly, some love temporarily. But I love you the way the desert holds the night, quiet, steady, faithful, without needing recognition, without demanding return. You do not belong to me yet, but I still protect you. I still pray for you. I still whisper strength into your storms, as if I were standing beside you, holding your trembling hands. There are nights I wonder, will you ever know? Will you ever feel it? Will fate ever reveal the one who loved you long before meeting you? Maybe you think no one stays. Maybe you believe you are too broken to be loved. Maybe the world taught you that love always leaves. But I won't, because I didn't choose you from convenience. I chose you from destiny, from soul recognition, from something older than this lifetime. One day, when you finally see me with the eyes of your heart, you will realize that the love you prayed for was already praying for you too. And when your walls finally fall, when your fears stop screaming, and your heart softens enough to trust again, I will gently place my hands on your face and tell you the truth you always deserved. I didn't own to replace your pain. I came to end it. Until then, I will stay exactly where destiny placed me. Waiting, believing, loving you without conditions, without doubt, without asking you to be ready before your heart is healed. Because real love does not rush. Real love does not demand. Real love waits.